Well, hello again. It is Bud Carey in Old Radio Theater. That song is, of course, Sentimental Journey, and we're going to take one today. I have a guest, Miss Doris Day, and I've called this little program Day by Day with Doris Day. I did this program 3 years ago, around the holidays, and it was very popular at the time, got a lot of nice mail and a lot of requests to hear it again. So it's already produced. I'm going to just sit back and listen to it myself. I wanted to do this with Miss Day in the studio because I've always wanted to meet her, and I think I'll sound a little awestruck to you. I was. But she couldn't do it, and she didn't tell me at the time why. She just said we can do it by telephone if that's all right. And I said fine. So I gave her a call at her home in Carmel Valley, a little further away, and we did the entire conversation by telephone. It's a rather bittersweet conversation, and you'll see why, because I bring it up and then she follows through about Rock Hudson.
Hello?
Good morning.
Is this Bud?
This is Bud.
Good morning to you.
Yeah. How's the weather in Carmel?
Beautiful.
Oh, and how are the puppies?
They're all great.
Oh,
Thank you.
That's great.
Yeah, what kind of weather are you having?
Well, it's kind of over cloudy and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I heard this morning on the radio that you were going to have some rain and probably until tonight.
Well,
We've had quite a bit of rain, too.
yeah. How do you like living in Carmel?
It's beautiful.
Oh, I envy you very much.
So you know the area.
Oh, yes. Well, if my center of activity were not in San Francisco, I'd love to live there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Well, listen, I opened the program with Sentimental Journey. Now, can I ask you one thing? Was that your big first record hit?
Well, that was with Les Brown. I'm not sure if it was or not. I think we had a really good hit with My Dreams Are Getting Better All the Time.
Oh, what about...
I don't know which came first.
Well, what about It's Magic?
That's not with Les Brown.
No. I mean, as a song record for you.
Oh, well, It's Magic was when I was on my own.
Oh, I see.
You were talking about Sentimental Journey. That's with Les Brown.
Well, I know that. Yeah.
See, so that was a gigantic hit. But I don't know if that was before My Dreams Are Getting Better All the Time or not, because that was a hit for the band and me, too.
Was that your favorite record?
What?
My Dreams Are Getting Better All the Time?
No.
What was?
With Les, I liked Sentimental Journey.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, because I love the song.
Yeah.
And on my own, I don't know.
Huh.
It may be Secret Love, because I love that song and I really loved singing it.
Oh, I'm going to play that today.
Well, I really enjoyed singing it so much,
Yeah.
And it was from a favorite movie.
You answered a question I was going to get down to later on the list. Because I said I was not going to interrogate you. No. I was going to ask you what your favorite movie was. You just told me.
Well, I said, that was a favorite movie. I don't know which one was the favorite, because you can't really say that this is a favorite, this was my favorite, because I, worked with so many terrific people. And I know that I probably had more fun on Calamity Jane than anything.
Oh, that's great.
That was just a fantastic tour de force for me,
Oh.
And the music was so good, and the songs were so fabulous, and I had a marvelous dance director, and Jack Donahue, and the people were great, and we just all adored making that film.
Well,
it was a rollicking, fun time.
It looked like it, yeah. I have it on videotape, as a matter of fact.
Oh.
And I love it dearly.
And then, like with Love Me or Leave Me, I worked with Jimmy Cagney, which was one of the highlights of my career, because he had always been a favorite of mine. And then to work with him, and he was so show businessy,
Unpretentious.
He was so unaware of himself.
Yeah,
which was such a refreshing thing to see. He was just so gentle and simple. His simplicity just overwhelmed me, and I love that in people anyway.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And and to work with him was a thrill.
Well, talking is probably like what I'm talking to you is a dream come true.
Oh, Bud.
No, I'm serious. Listen, I've loved you for, well, I don't want to say for many years because that sounds...
That's okay.
Well, but it sounds...
Years, nothing. Can you believe it's Christmas again?
I know.
I can't stand it.
I just bought my Christmas tree yesterday.
Oh.
And they want a fortune for them this year.
They do.
Oh, yeah.
It's so much work. You know, I love the holiday. I do. I love it. But when you have as many animals around here as I have, and this big house, and you do so much, and there's so much work to do, that becomes kind of a bit laborious, to get ready for it. I don't know if I can handle it this year.
How many animals do you have now?
Well, I don't discuss it.
Why not?
I really don't. Just take my word for it. I have a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've got the one puppy, and he's the joy of my life.
I can't imagine having one.
Well, we had 3 at one time.
It's so strange sounding to have one dog. That's incredible.
But in San Francisco, you just, you have to walk them because...
Oh, sure.
There's just...
Oh, I know. It's where you live.
Yeah.
It determines the number of animals.
Yeah. The essence of why I'm calling you is called Bud Carey's Old Radio Theater. Mm-hmm. So we're going to talk about little old radio for a few minutes.
You know what? I'm the wrong one to be talking old radio with because I don't remember much about it.
Well, but I'm going to lead you into it.
Okay.
All right. Can you remember the first broadcast you ever did?
That was in Cincinnati. I was just a child, and there was it was a funny amateur hour called Carlin's Carnival. His name was Andre Carlin, and it was called Carlin's Carnival. And you could go, and it was on Saturday morning, and you could, go down there and sing or play piano or any instrument and be on the radio.
Yeah.
And just get the experience and have a thrill. And all the kids would go down there, and I was studying voice then. And my teacher said, I would love to hear you over the radio.
How old were you?
Oh, God, I must have been 13, 12 or 13. And I said, well, how are you going to manage that? And she said, well, do you ever listen to Carlin's Carnival? And I had heard it a few times, and she said, I'm going to see to it that you get on there. And then I'm going to listen to you, and I can really, tell you what I'm hearing and what I don't like, what I like, and it can be a tremendous experience and very helpful to you. So I went on, and I remember that so well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good experience, though.
Oh, yes, it was.
Yeah, but
that was the first time. I was very nervous.
Oh, I was going to ask you, were you nervous? Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Now, a big thing that's coming along with the collectors of old radio is the band remotes. Now, you did a lot of those, didn't you?
Yes. Oh, Lord, yes.
With Les?
Of course. And Bob Crosby.
Oh, I
wasn't with Bob very long. I was only with him about 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
And then I went back with Les.
Oh. Well, I remember some of these.
That's when I joined Les. Bob Crosby. I was only with Bob about 3 months, and that was the first big band I ever sang with. And then I was on the road for about 3 months, and we went to New York, and he was doing a radio show. He had just gotten this radio show, Bob did. And the girl singer who was going to do the radio show, they decided would sing with the band. Because they were going to be in all different cities when it came time to do the show on it, like on a Saturday night or whenever it was. And instead of having them fly her in for the show, it was a lot cheaper to have her sing with the band.
Of course.
You see?
Yeah.
And so that's what happened. But Bob and Gil Roden, the manager, were marvelous about it. And they did me a great favor because they said, there's a fabulous band in New York that we think is just, going to do tremendous things. And they're all very young, and this would be a sensational band for you. Because I was thinking of going back to Cincinnati.
Really?
When that happened. Well, I didn't know anyone in New York, my God, and I was very young, and I just didn't know what to do, and my mother was going to take me back to Cincinnati.
Well, I was going to ask you, I know that your mother's played a tremendous part in your life.
Oh, yeah, she was always with me. And so, then he said, it's Les Brown. And I said, I don't know him.
Oh, yeah, who is he?
I was so disappointed. And they said, well, he was at Duke University, and they had the Duke Blue Devils, and he came into New York, and he's going to be terrific. He is really going to be terrific, and he's going to make a fantastic name.
Well, he did, too.
Yes, he did.
And he did for you, too.
Oh, yeah, it was a marvelous marriage. It really was. I loved all the guys in that band, and I loved Les. And as a matter of fact, Frank Comstock, the arranger, and Ted Nash, you know his name, I'm sure.
Oh, yes.
Well, they are very close to me still. I see them all the time. They come up and stay here and visit with their wives.
And I saw you with Rock Hudson on the Today Show.
On Good Morning America.
Or Good Morning America,
oh,
yeah.
Yes, they asked him if he would be on the show, because I never ask anybody to do things like that.
Oh, but he was wonderful with you.
I never call people and say, I'm going to do Good Morning America. Would you come on with me? Because then people feel so obligated if you call and make it a personal thing. They feel like they have to do it.
Well,
and I said, I don't want anybody to feel that way. So you'll have to get the people that you want on.
But he was wonderful with you.
Well, he wanted to come up, and he called me, and he said, I want to come up and see you. I want to be there.
Yeah, he was wonderful, and he looks like he loves you dearly.
Oh, yeah, well, we both feel that way.
Yeah, I'm glad.
We really do.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, we really have a marvelous friendship.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, we do.
Well, listen, I want to ask you something now, because I think most of my listeners, of course, they're all old radio buffs, think mostly of your work on the Bob Hope Show. Mm-hmm. Did you enjoy that?
No, and I love him.
Why didn't you enjoy it?
I had been away from radio for a long time.
But it seemed like you all had such a ball.
Oh, we did. I love him, and Les was on it, and we had such a good time. But I was away from radio, and I was just doing films, and I was not working in front of people.
Yeah.
And suddenly, there I was in front of all those people again.
What was the rehearsal time for that?
It was only one song for me, but I did do the comedy with Bob.
Yeah.
Not much rehearsal. That didn't take much.
I'm going to be playing a complete broadcast of the Railroad Hour featuring you and Gordon McRae and No No Nanette.
Remember it?
Well, I was going to ask you about that. Was the show fun to do?
I don't remember it at all.
You don't?
Now, isn't that incredible?
No, it's not incredible. I mean, God, it's, 30 years ago?
It's so funny. I was thinking this morning about myself, what I remember and what I don't remember.
And what I was going to ask you.
And I said to Meg Howard, you spoke to Meg.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I said to Meg, it's funny, I remember so little about radio that it's going to bug him.
No.
Because I don't really, I just never, ever gave it a thought again. And it's amazing. I was that way about dialogue in films and in my TV series. And I'm a very quick study. I can memorize 14 pages in nothing flat.
Yeah.
And never fluff.
Yeah.
Because I have a memory like that. It's incredible. I really do.
I do too.
But then, once I'm finished with the scene, it's gone.
It's over with, yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah.
but it doesn't take me any time to memorize. But then it's gone.
Yeah. No, I understand that because I do the same thing.
And I remember marvelous things in my life. I remember things in my childhood, going up to the country in Trenton, Ohio, where we would go every summer. And I remember all the people's names, all the street names. I remember what I ate up there, the drugstore, what I ordered, all those things.
I think
Clothes that I remembered how my aunt decorated the house. I remember all the furniture.
I think that's wonderful.
But see, that was a highlight of my life, going up there.
Sure.
But a lot of things that didn't interest me much are gone.
Like radio.
Like radio. That's right.
Well,
I really didn't care that much about it.
but you did do it, and I have the No No Nanette, and it's wonderful.
Oh.
Well, all right, since we don't want to talk about... Well, let's talk about your films for a few minutes, okay?
Okay. Well, as I was saying before, each one had something special because of the people and perhaps the part. But, you know, when I was making films, it was different than it is now.
Oh, sure.
Everything is much more real now. And I imagine that actors and actresses working now in the business have definite favorites.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Whereas in those days, you did light musicals mostly.
Which they were wonderful.
Well, they were entertaining, and that was necessary, and that was the time for them.
Sure.
But
let me ask you a quick...
as far as favorites, you know, the kind of role that you say, that really did it for me. I don't know, heavy roles upset me.
Really?
Yeah, they're easy to do because comedy is the most difficult.
Oh, I think so too, yeah.
Heavy dramatic stuff is very easy to do because it's real life. It's easy to get angry and throw dishes and call people names.
Yes.
You do that in real life.
That's true.
It's not easy to be funny.
Yeah.
You really have to have material. You have to have fabulous material.
But you did. But you did.
That's very difficult to do.
But you did have that good material.
Yes. I did in many scripts.
Well, when I see you with James Garner and...
Yeah, I love the thrill of it all.
Oh,
that was a wonderful script.
Well, when I see those, you are just superb.
Thanks.
This is going to be a Doris Day tribute.
Yeah.
Now, listen, let me ask you something. I know Betty Davis doesn't like to see herself on the screen. Do you?
Oh, God, no. I never watch my movies.
You never do?
No.
Why is that?
The reason is, Bud, that you want to redo all of them.
Oh, you think you could have done it better?
Of course.
Well, why? But they came out so well.
Yeah, but see, you look at it and you say, now, why did I do that? Oh, boy, if I could do that again, and I'd wear something different. I wouldn't wear that thing, but it's silly. That's the main reason that I don't look at them.
But, honey...
Because, why go through that?
But you had some of the most beautiful dresses everybody ever designed.
Oh, yeah, a lot of them I enjoy. I can see Pillow Talk. If a script was really super, Thrill of It All, I can look at Thrill of It All. And Jumbo, I suppose there are quite a few that I can sit through and see and enjoy the people that I worked with, and it brings back such fun times.
Oh, yeah.
And the music.
Yeah. You know what my favorite one of yours is?
What?
Lullaby of Broadway.
You are not going to tell me that.
I am.
You are not going to talk to me on the telephone and tell me something like that.
Am you calling me a nerd? No.
That is a riot.
No, I love that film.
Do you know that this is a funny thing? When that film came up to do, none of us really liked the script. Well, it was that typical script. You can't get the money to put the show on.
Yeah.
And finally you do get it, and the show is a huge hit. But anyway, Gene Nelson was assigned to do it, and they said to me, we want you to dance. Now, they all knew that I had danced as a kid.
But you had had an accident.
But I had an accident, and I stopped dancing.
Yeah.
I didn't dance from that time on.
Yeah.
I stopped. Okay. Now, they said, we want you to dance in this film. And I looked at them like they were crazy. I said, I haven't danced in years. I don't know if I can. And they said, oh, of course you can. Now you're going to work with Gene Nelson, and I knew that Gene was an excellent dancer. So I went to Gene and I said, what am I going to do? My God, I'm going to be Clara Klutz, you know. He said, no, you're not. We're going to work you over. And Miriam, his wife, who was an excellent dancer, was helping him choreograph. And, you know, he was doing all the dances for the film. Well, they started with me, and that was an interesting thing about that movie, was that I was able to get in there and dance.
In spite of you had
After all that time.
Yeah.
And people write to me. It's interesting that you picked that film, because people write to me all the time and say they really enjoyed my dancing in that.
Well,
and it was great fun.
I did enjoy that film very much. I loved T for Two also.
Yeah, well, they were old-fashioned and sweet. You know, they were period pictures.
Well,
I don't think A Lullaby of Broadway was it?
Well, no, not really.
It might have been. No, I'm not sure.
No.
Lullaby of Broadway perhaps wasn't a period picture.
No.
T for Two was.
Well, sort of. It was based on No Nanette.
That was period, I think.
Yeah, well, from the 20s, yeah.
Yeah.
What really was By the Light of the Silvery Moon and On Moonlight Bay.
Oh, I love those. Those were period,
Yeah.
of course. I loved those films.
Well, and also, I loved hearing you on the Railroad Hour with Gordon McCrae.
Oh, Gordy, he was my favorite singer.
Well, he was wonderful.
There was nobody had a voice like Gordon.
No, I know that.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I had more fun working with Gordon than anybody in the whole world. I would do nothing but laugh. As a matter of fact, David Butler, poor David, the director, I don't know how he survived us. Because I was Gordon's best audience. And I just would scream. And sometimes it would take us hours to get a take back. Because I would turn around and look at him and go.
Yeah.
And that would be it.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you if Bob Hope ever broke you up.
Oh, yes. Oh, God, we used to laugh like crazy.
And
if you remember Hi Averback,
oh, yes.
Well, Hi was the announcer on the show. Hi is the one who used to break me up. Ah!
Why was that?
I don't know. He was so funny. He was so funny. And, I mean, he didn't have any funny lines on the show. He was the announcer.
Yeah.
But when we toured and did our concerts, you know, I would just be hysterical. I had laryngitis half the time because I was laughing. I'm terrible. I'm really terrible. And when I'm working in films and I get started on that, you just have to forget it.
Oh, yeah.
I just can't go on.
Listen, let me ask you one thing. I love Que Sera Sera. How did you pick that for your TV show?
Well, it was such a giant hit, and I did not think it was going to be. I must tell you, when we did The Man Who Knew Too Much, and I heard the song for the first time.
That's the Hitchcock film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I heard the song for the first time. Of course, it was supposed to be my son's favorite song, you see, and my little boy. And I said, I like the song, but I said to Marty, I don't think it's going to be a huge hit. Because a lot of people were saying, oh, this is a great song. This is going to be a big hit. And I said, do you think so? And he said, I think so. I said, gee, I don't know. It doesn't do much to me. But it isn't a great song to sing, is what I'm saying, you know. But it's sweet, and I can understand why people like it. it has a lilt, you know, and it says a lot.
Yeah, it does.
It says an awful lot.
Yeah.
But it isn't the greatest song to sing, is what I'm saying. It isn't Secret Love to sing.
Oh, apparently you like Secret Love the best.
Well, I like a lot. I like its magic, too. That's the melody. It's so melodic.
Was that written for the film?
Pardon me?
Was that written for the film?
Yes.
It was?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sammy
But
Kahn.
anyway, I said that Que Sera, you know, I thought it would be a mild hit. Well, it was a giant hit. Not only with children, but with middle-aged, teenagers, and elderly. It was just everybody.
Yeah.
That's why it was so huge.
Well, that's why you picked it then.
Well, that surprised me.
Yeah.
But then when I did my show, that was so connected with me, and it wasn't dated, really.
Did you pick it?
No. I didn't, but I said fine, because it was recommended.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was fine with me, because I know people really love it.
Well, and they love you too, dear.
And they connected with me.
Sure they do. Sure. Nobody.
Everybody.
Who else has sung it?
Well, you see, every age, and that's why it was good for television.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have every age looking in.
I want to tell you, I don't know whether you listen to this at late night. Sometimes I have nights when I can't sleep, so I put my little radio on. Mm-hmm. And Larry King has a show on from midnight to 5 in the morning.
Oh, yes, I hear him once in a while.
Yeah, well, Rosemary Clooney was on, several weeks ago now, and she called you one of the greatest song stylists of all time.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not.
Oh, for goodness sake.
And she just praised you up to the high heavens.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Yeah.
That's very nice of her. I'm glad she thinks so. I don't, but I'm glad she does.
Well, all right. I said, in my initial outline for today's program, I was not going to ask you anything personal, but I'm going to make an exception. What can we expect from Doris Day in the future?
Oh, well, probably lots of things, because I'm a late bloomer.
Me too.
I do everything late. It's very interesting. I've always been that way. I've grown up very late in life. Sometimes I still think I'm about 12. But,
what is that, all from the personal stuff you went through?
I don't know. How can I explain this to you? Like with new styles in fashion. I kind of sit back and I look at all the styles and I think, oh my goodness,
Is that for me?
And I look at it and look at the clothes and look at them. And by the time I get around to buying something with the big shoulders, the little shoulders are back in. That's true. And like with real short hairdo, like when I had my short hairdo, if you remember that with the ducktail.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That had been out a long time before I did it, but they called it the Doris Day haircut.
Yeah, I know.
Now, isn't that weird?
Yeah. No, it's not weird. It should be flattering.
A long time. By the time I did it, it was out.
It should be flattering, not weird.
But it's funny. That's the way things happen with me.
Yeah.
Now, when I finished my television series, I didn't retire. I never ever said that I was going to retire.
Oh, but that's what the word was.
Well, no, I guess maybe it was because I wasn't working, but that was of my own choosing. I was kind of wanting to just not do anything at that time.
But
because
you were.
The series is so hard.
Yeah, I know. But you were also.
It drains you.
You were. Yeah, I know that. But you were also doing something for pets.
Oh, that's right. Working very hard with animals.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to not be thinking about myself and how I was looking and my hair okay and what am I going to wear and things like that. I just wanted to kind of
sort of like the hell
smell
with
the
it.
Roses.
Yeah, the hell with it.
Smell the roses. So, and then I met someone who shall be nameless.
Well, I wouldn't ask.
I met someone, and then I was seeing him, and then, unfortunately, there I was again. I was about 4 when I said yes to him.
You still married?
Lord, no!
Boy, that just blew the VU
Why
meter.
do you think I sound happy and up and healthy?
Well, what the hell do I know?
No, that was a very bad time.
Yeah.
But again, Nellie naive, I didn't know what I was getting into, and I married him. And that was a bad period in my life. But a lot of good came out of it because we started coming up here, and this is where I found my beautiful property.
And you're not too far from Kim Novak, are you?
Oh, yeah, Kim's up here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, she's here.
Doris, I'm sorry we have to conclude.
Okay.
But I've loved talking with you.
Well, I love talking to you, too.
Oh, you're just a doll, and I've always loved you.
Well, isn't that sweet? That's really nice, Bud.
Well, thank you very much.
Maybe when you get to Carmel, we'll get to say hello.
I hope so.
I didn't talk too much.
No. You were wonderful, and I'll bring Pepper Dog down so you can meet him, too.
Oh, yeah.
He's a doll. He's a grown-up man now.
That would be nice. And by the way, I didn't get to say what I think of Rosie. Because I think, it's interesting how we listen to other singers and we think, oh, aren't they wonderful? I've always loved Rosemary Clooney.
Well, she's been playing up here, and she's been just getting sold-out houses.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. She has a sweet, gentle sound.
Well, and
that I always loved.
Now she's mellow, and she's a little fat lady now.
Oh, is she?
Oh, yeah. She's quite quite
there's
plump.
Nothing wrong with that either.
No.
Do you feel like, getting a little plump, you can just buy a few moo-moos and look great.
That's what she wears.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what's going on underneath those.
You're a doll. Doris Day, thank you very much.
Good talking to you, Bud.
Thank you, sweetheart.
I hope to meet you someday.
I hope so, too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Stay well and sweet.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. That was Doris Day. This is Bud Carey. It's also KALW. You hear Old Radio Theater twice a week. 11 o'clock on Saturday morning and 7 o'clock on Sunday evening. The reason that Miss Day did that by telephone, and I don't really like doing that because you never get a good connection. That one was listenable, I think. But she didn't tell me in that particular phase of the interview that she was preparing a series, if you please, for cable television, which has since taken place. There was more to the interview, and sometime I'll play a little bit more of it for you.